Good evening and Happy New Year. Welcome to the first City Council meeting of the 2024 year. Today is January 9th and the time is 7 p.m. Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
McHale. Here. Bud Metz.
Present.
O'Brien.
Here.
Veneziano.
Here.
Boucher.
Here.
Reyes.
Here.
Kohler.
Present.
With 7 present and none absent, there is a quorum. There's no mayor's report this evening. However, are there any ward reports? Okay, seeing none, at this time we would typically open up the floor for the public. However, there are no signatories on the sign-in sheet, and therefore we will move on to our new ordinances. So the next item on the agenda is ordinance in for first reading. Item A, ordinance number 24-00 to approve an ordinance excluding the city of Rolling Meadows from coverage under the Cook County Paid Leave Ordinance and declaring that Rolling Meadows ordinance number 23-55 shall prevail with respect to paid leave applicable to city employees in for first reading. Is there a motion to consider this ordinance for first reading? Thank you, Alderman Bud Metz for the first and Alderman O'Brien for the second. Is there any discussion regarding this item? Okay, seeing none, the question is, shall the ordinance be moved forward for second reading? Will the clerk please call the roll?
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
Boucher.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Kohler.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Bud Metz.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and unopposed, this ordinance will be moved forward for second reading. This brings us to new business. Item B, which is to approve our payment of bills on warrant for January 9th, 2024. Is there a motion to approve the warrant?
So moved.
Alderman Kohler for the first, and on this end here, okay, Alderman McHale for the second. Is there any discussion regarding the payment of bill on warrant? Okay, seeing none, the question is, shall the warrant be approved? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Veneziano.
Yes.
Boucher.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Kohler.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Bud Metz.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and unopposed, the warrant is approved. At this time, we will approach our consent resolutions. It consists of 3 items, items C through E. Does any alderperson wish to remove any item from the consent agenda for resolutions? Seeing none, the chair declares it in order for one motion to consider the 3 resolutions and one motion without debate. Is there such a motion? So moved. Thank you, Alderman Boucher, for the first.
Second.
And thank you, Alderman O'Brien, for the second. First item is item C, resolution number 24-R-01 to approve the annual maintenance agreement with Tyler Technologies for the city's ERP software. Item D, resolution number 24-R-02 to approve the fiscal year 2024 motor fuel tax appropriations for Public Works street reconstruction operations. And item E, resolution number 24-R-03 to approve the fiscal year 2024 motor fuel tax appropriations for Public Works street maintenance operations. The question is, shall the resolutions be adopted? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Boucher.
Yes.
Reyes.
Yes.
Kohler.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Bud Metz.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
With 7 in favor and none opposed, the resolutions are adopted. At this time, there are no mayor's appointments or proclamations and no city clerk's report. Therefore, we will now move on to staff reports. And just as a reminder, there is no discussion during staff reports. For our community items of interest, I will defer to City Manager Rob Sabo.
Thank you, Mayor, City Council. Good evening. The January newsletter can be found on the city website. Please visit www.cityrm.org and click on News and Views tab. Public Works will provide holiday tree pickup service for all refuse customers on the regular collection day. Simply place the tree at the curb with your other refuse items. Residents should remove lights, tinsel, and ornaments and place trees at curb, cut side facing the street, please. For questions, please call the Public Works Department at 847-963-0500. The city's annual Holiday Light Recycling Program is taking place until February 1st of this year. Holiday lights, extension cords, and power strips can be dropped into collection boxes outside of City Hall. For details about this program, please visit Elgin Recycling, that's ELGIN-RECYCLING.com. That's all for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our second item for our staff reports are the November 2023 financial reports. However, if any council member has questions regarding that report, they can reference the packet and they can contact Finance Director Molly Talkington for any specific questions. Our third item is the December 2023 new business report, and for that, I will defer to Manager Sabo.
Thank you, Mayor. The new business report is included in the agenda packet. 4 new businesses of note included for this past month. Wingstop. So if you watched the college football championships, I hope you had a bucket of wings from Wingstop. They opened up at 3100 Kirchhoff Road next door to Jewel. In addition, we have 3 businesses: Joint Game Therapy, they're a clinical massage therapy location; Kingfisher Company, they're a fire and emergency alarm monitoring company and reporting company; and then finally, Umbrella Home Improvement, a contractor, opened at 1851 Hicks Road. Also of note, we have 2 businesses who have transferred ownership: Absolutely Chinese over at 2140 Plum Grove Road. They continue to operate under new ownership; and then Ace Sushi, which is located within the Meyer store. They're the sushi proprietor at that location. Happy to answer any questions at any time on the business report. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And this now brings us to our January 16th, 2024 Committee of the Agenda draft agenda, which we believe is canceled.
Correct.
In that case, we'll move on to our January 23rd, 2024 City Council draft agenda.
The draft agenda is included in the agenda packet at this time. The items included are the second reading of the ordinance regarding Cook County paid leave. 2 additional first readings are included at this time. One is to reduce the video gaming and the liquor license for the now former Stadium Sports Bar and Grill. And then in addition to that, on resolutions, we have a approval of a Sprint T-Mobile cellular antenna lease. That's not a new antenna. It's restating and updating the antenna lease agreement based on the merger between those 2 companies. And then in addition to that, we have an approval of engineering and architecture for the City Hall roof for a potential replacement. At this time, that's a draft agenda, which is subject to change. Will be posted in accordance with the Open Meetings Act prior to that date. Thank you.
Thank you, City Manager Rob Sabo, for the staff updates. At this time, are there any matters that are not on the agenda that the council would wish to discuss? Okay. Seeing none, I would like to entertain a motion to go into closed session under Section 2C2 of the Open Meetings Act regarding union negotiations and under Section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act regarding personnel. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Alderman O'Brien, for the first and Alderman Budmatz for the second. Is there any discussion regarding going into closed session? Seeing none, the question is, shall we go into closed session? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Reyes.
Yes.
Kohler.
Yes.
McHale.
Yes.
Budmatz.
Yes.
O'Brien.
Yes.
Veneziano.
Yes.
Boucher.
Yes.
7 in favor, none opposed. We will now enter into closed session. The audience and press are advised that we do not anticipate taking any action upon returning to open session. Thank you.
Is there power over there? 'Cause mine's low.
Good.